starry night. Starlight, twinkling, reflecting on satellites. Predicting the future. It's like trying to find one single star in the endless sky. I serve the future of mankind, though whether that future would embrace me, I cannot say. But for the sake of Father, I refuse to give up. The one who gave birth to me, taught me, the one who's no more. Yes, I must confirm if you are, in fact, that future.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Mother. Sphere.
Nice to meet you, Eve and Lily. You have more than met my expectations. The final decision was a bit disappointing, yes, but thank you.
What are you talking about?
This concludes the Eve Protocol. Then farewell.
Wait! We have questions!
I can't tell if this is good or bad.
Oh no!
I think it might be bad. Ooh, that looks bad.
There's too many Eve!
I'm like all powerful now. I think
Lily,
I got it.
Stay back.
Oh, hey. Hey, girls.
So this is your plan. Then I'll gladly play my part.
Dude, the
Now,
music?
Come, my comrades.
Still can't say the word right. Are we actually fighting here? Oh, let's go. Bring it on. I will destroy every last one of you. I'm getting some major Zack and Crisis Core vibes right now, and it scares me. Hey, Mother Sphere is here now. How nice. I am better than every last one of you combined. Adam, I'm gonna need you to lend me a lot of power, brother. Like, a lot. A lot, a lot. How many of you could there possibly be? What was it about Adam existing that stopped Mother Sphere from doing this in the first place? Just bringing down like an infinite amount of these? Get rejected. Are they just spawning more off camera whenever I'm not looking in that direction? I bet they are. Can't touch this. This is a pretty fun like big brawl section. I love just being in infinite talkie mode. Oh. This music. Oh, and then they just end there? Oh, now, man, that's an ending. Wow, what a way to go into the credits. Oh, Oh, well, I hope that this isn't copywritten music. Please, YouTube, be nice. Please be nice. Wow, I did not think that we were within about 3 hours of finishing the game. That's a pretty neat ending. Oh man, when I get the platinum trophy, I'm gonna have to see the other ending where you don't take Adam's hand. I'm glad that I did though. That fusion going into like the Super Angel mode was sick. I liked that a lot. Great stuff. This game is incredible. This is such a good game. It is such a shame that so many people are getting so caught up in nonsense about this game with like the design of the characters and the censorship stuff that was going on and all, and like pitching a big fit, because this game is incredible. It is so very good. But yeah, just great stuff. This music is great, but I'm gonna do what I normally do in credits. I'm gonna mute it. So I apologize for the music getting muted. Hopefully I didn't have to mute any of me talking just then. But basically I just said it's unfortunate that people get so caught up in like the design of the characters and like the censorship stuff that was happening and not focusing on how incredibly amazing this game is. This game is so good. It is so much fun. It's got a pretty good story. It's got really interesting characters in it. Not like the best I've ever seen. You know, I didn't like feel super invested in the characters and story compared to like when I play through a Tales of game or Final Fantasy or something like that. But they weren't boring characters. Like Eve was really cool and Adam was interesting and mysterious. Lily she was funny at times, and you know, go-getter mentality, I guess. I don't know what I want to say there. But the characters were interesting, and the twists that the story did have with, like, Oracle being an Alpha Natiba and stuff like that were good and interesting, and I enjoyed it a lot. But, yeah, overall, just an incredible game. Just, it feels so good. The gameplay is so clean. The perfect dodges, the perfect parries, the enemy designs, the enemy combos and avoiding them and whatnot and stuff. Just really good stuff. Just fantastic. I loved it. Incredible. Amazing game. To give it like a 9.5 out of 10. My one and only complaint, and it's overall pretty minor, my only complaint is that they don't make it clear enough that you will lose out on the side quests when you go to the orbit elevator. They said, like, hey, this is, like, gonna take a while, and you should do side if you want. I'm pretty sure the exact wording was, oh, wait, did the music stop? Can I turn back on? I think I can unmute the music now. Never mind, they're still, this is probably fine. I'm just gonna mute the credits because this is me talking about the game, and I don't want it to, this would be, like, one of the worst things to get copywritten, other than, like, the actual final fight, I guess. So we're just gonna leave that muted to be safe for YouTube. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's my only actual complaint with the game, I think, overall. I might have like a minor thing here and there that I like was... The turret enemies in the game are a little annoying at times. I can think of that for sure. There were times where like turrets were the focus of like things attacking you at all, and I was like, this isn't my favorite part of the game. I would have a lot more fun focusing on like fighting the enemies that you parry and dodge and whatnot, instead of a portion where like, hey, a missile that insta-kills you is shooting you from the other side of the canyon. But that was like super minor. It was just something I wasn't a huge fan of, but it wasn't like, oh, the game is so boring right now. It was just like, oh, I can't wait to get past this turret so I can like fight another droid or another Alpha Natiba or another Elite, etc. That kind of thing. But really, my only like real complaint with the game was that I think they should have made it very clear, like, hey, if you leave for this main mission right now, you will lose these side quests. Because if they had made it more clear that, like, these side quests will be failed if you don't do them right now, then I would have done them right then, and we would have had, like, an extra 20 to 30 minutes in this playthrough of me doing the, like... I had, like, 3 requests and 1 side mission, and I don't think they were going to add any more, so... It's unfortunate that we missed those. The game did say, like, hey, you should do some side quests, because this is going to take a while, but I really thought, because it said that we still had 4 more Alpha Natibas, which it turned out there were only, like, 2 more Alpha Natibas that were boss fights, because one of them was Oracle, and then one of them was the giant space station thing that you just shot with the laser beam, which was a really cool sequence, but it wasn't like an actual boss fight, you know what I mean? So that really threw me off. I really thought it was going to be a case of like, oh, this section of the game is going to take like 3 to 4 hours. Like, you won't be able to come back for a hot minute, but when you come back, you can still do the side quests, just like you might want to do them right now, because it's going to be like a really long time, you know? And that was like a little bit misleading to me. I wish they would have been a lot more upfront with like, hey, do these. Do them now. You will miss them otherwise. Like, do them. But that's my only like actual legitimate complaint with the game. Anything else is like a matter of my personal preference. Like, I wish that instead of like having those turret enemies, they had just focused more on it, like enemies that you parry and dodge effectively, etc. Those are really the only things I can think of. I really, really enjoyed the what I'm about to say. I really enjoyed the parkour sections a lot more than I thought. When I went into this game, I thought that this game was going to majorly be just a focus on like going from fight to fight, more or less, but there was a lot more exploration than I expected. There were more little puzzle sections than I expected that were all pretty fun. Oh, I remember the other thing that I hated. I hated that one laser room. I didn't like the rooms that were, like, hey, there's a giant laser grid, and if you move slightly to the left, you insta-die. Those were kind of annoying. There were only, like, 2 of them in the game. There was one for an outfit, and then there was the one that you had to go through in the gun area. I didn't like those. I just didn't find them fun, basically. That wasn't fun compared to fighting enemies and everything else in the game, and the parkour and whatnot. Having the laser room that was like, hey, you know, if an enemy happens to hit you and then you, like, your pinky toe touches the laser, then guess what? Start over. I really didn't like that. That was the only other thing in the game that I was like, I think could have been better, or just not put in the game in the first place. Instead of that, just give me a room where I fight like a mini-boss instead. But I really expected this game to be, like, pretty much go from point A to point B, fight bosses throughout it, which I was totally down for, and the best part of this game is fighting the bosses, without a doubt, for sure. So, having the additional, like, parkour sections, the wall running, the climbing sections with Eve were really, really fun. It was a really good time. I greatly enjoyed it. So, this game, it pretty much just blew me out of the water. I went into this game expecting to have a good time and be like, oh yeah, it was a good use of like 20 to 30 hours, however long it's going to be. And it was fantastic. It was incredible pretty much the whole way through. I just adored it. So this is dude, Jared Mustard, shout out to Mr. Mustard. But this is going to, do you think that he did it in the hallway with the lead pipe, etc.? Sorry, I had to get my Clue joke in, very topical. But this game was incredible. It's going to be a Game of the Year contender for me, for sure. Like, when we get closer to the end of the year, when December rolls around, I am for sure going to, like, I'm going to think back to Stellar Blade. So, just great, great stuff. People are saying in chat right now that when you NG+, they actually, like, add some new attacks to enemies with some new skills and costumes, so that's great replayability right there. That's really cool. This playthrough is going to end here. I'm not going to NG+ on the channel, I don't think. I'll probably NG+ on my own time to get the Platinum Trophy because I want to Platinum this game. But this has been a very, very fun playthrough. It has been a great time. This game was fantastic. I highly recommend you go pick up this game if you have a PlayStation 5. Just cannot recommend it enough. This is going to be one of my favorite games of the year, undoubtedly. Great stuff. Boss designs were incredible. Enemy designs were great. I have so few things. The music was really good. This sounds like elevator music now. I think I can turn back on the music and we should be safe. And I've said the majority of what I care about, so if it does get hit with some kind of weird copyright, I won't worry about it. Sorry for the no music, but I'm paranoid about my videos on YouTube being muted. But, yeah. Great, great stuff. Fantastic game. Would recommend. So glad that I played it. I wasn't expecting to finish it today. I thought that we had like 5 to 6 more hours left in the game, give or take, but we only had about 3. But still, what was my overall playtime in this game? I'm trying to remember. I actually think the last video I rendered was part 69, funnily enough, and I think I was caught up on rendering. So this should be like almost part 80. This is probably gonna be like somewhere between part 77 and 79. I said between 77 and 79, that would be 78. It might be 78, but it should be like 77, 78, or 79. Somewhere around 76 to 80 parts. So a pretty good length as well. I would not call this game short by any means, and I didn't do everything. I still had a couple of things left on the table. I could have done more fishing. We had a couple of quests that we didn't wrap up. Chad is saying that NG Plus actually adds a good bit of stuff to do on an NG Plus playthrough. You can run it back and choose not to fuse with Adam and see how that goes. Really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. Would recommend. But I think it was also just like an incredible length. I think it was a good length of like, if this game had been about 5 hours, like, so we didn't get to part 100, so we didn't get to 33 hours. We probably ended somewhere around the 27 to 30 hour mark. If this had been like a 20-hour game, I feel like I still would have loved it, but I would have felt like, man, I wish there was a little bit more. I think that 25 to 30 hour mark is actually like kind of perfect for a game like this. And then you can NG plus if you want to like go through again, kind of. So, yeah, overall, just, I think they absolutely killed it with this game. I think they nailed it. Great stuff. Great stuff. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest with you. We're kind of just waiting for the credits to finish rolling. I hope they don't take too much longer. Can I actually speed them up at all? Oh, I can? What button was that? Okay, this is really weird, chat. You press right on the D-pad to speed it up. Not down, not up, not left. You have to hold right on the D-pad. What a weird button for it to be. But, big appreciation to them. They killed it with, like, caring about their players. The skip function for cutscenes when you're going back into a boss fight, giving you, the rest points right before bosses, respawning you in a lot of cases when you, like, fell down an infinite chasm because you, like, slipped off an edge. Like, they did insane with, like, caring about their players' time. Being able to speed up the credits as well. Like, these devs, fantastic. I believe, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, this is Shift Up, the people who made this is their first major release. They had released some other, like, maybe some mobile games or something. I don't know what it was that they had released otherwise. But this is, like, their first major release. And I tell you what, as soon as I hear another Shift Up game being released on console, I'm gonna be buying it day of release. Okay, yeah, chat says they've done Destiny Child and Nike, which are 2 mobile games. I don't care about mobile games, no matter what company is making them. The second Shift Up releases another game on console or PC or whatever, I'm gonna be playing it. They have gotten insane faith from me from this game alone. I have high faith that buying a Shift Up game will be worth my time in the future. Apparently, chat is saying that they're working on a AAA shooter game. Shooters aren't my normal go-to, but I played some shooters before and enjoyed them. And I'm like, if Shift Up makes a game, I'm buying it. Straight up. Because that's how much good faith they have built with me immediately upon doing this. Upon making Stellar Blade. I cannot wait to see what they do in the future as a developer. Man, these credits are still long even when you're fast forwarding, huh? And they were getting close to the end. Looks like it. Oh, man. Yeah, we're getting to where they're talking about the engine and all that. Yeah, this is the end. But again, like, incredible game. Great work, Shift Up. Great stuff. Gonna be one of my favorite games. I think I did mention the soundtrack, but I just want to say the soundtrack again. I'm going to be listening to a lot of the soundtrack of this game in the coming couple of weeks. I'm going to be listening back to a lot of stuff. Fantastic Oast. They killed it. Last second cutscene? What have we got? Oh? I hope they don't show Eve like having died. That would make me sad. I like endings that are either open-ended or happy more than I do sad ones. Oh. I'm the best. The hyperdrive for Xion, okay. Oh, the music. Please don't be copywritten. So all the people who are in the cradles can, like, be revived and all now, right? Because they're all, like, pumped up. We got power now.
Yes!
Were you answering my question? Don't copyright me. Don't do it. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. This music is so good. It's so good, I really hope it doesn't get hit with copyright. I need to talk more to hope that it doesn't get picked up or anything. Yeah, yeah, woo! Woohoo, yeah! I still think we have a lot of Mother Sphere to deal with. Words, not Sphere, the Pokemon. That's a good boy. That outfit is so sick. I hope that surely I can use that in NG+. The little clawed feet bit to show how Natiba she is a really nice touch. I like that a lot. We done? Their journey continues on. Great ending. Incredible open-ended ending. That's the kind of ending I love to see. Fantastic. Well done, Shift Up. Well done. Do I need to press a button? Okay, here we go. Fantastic stuff. Just, dude, what an incredible game. Something incredible has to come out in the next, like, 7 months for Stellar Blade to not end up as my game of the year. This is one of the most fun games I've played in a hot minute. Hard mode unlocked? Nah, I'm good, bro. Start a new game to receive the Raven suit. Oh, we can get Raven suit. That's really cool. New Game Plus unlocked. New skills are added in New Game Plus. Upgraded enhancements in New Game Plus. Okay, that's really awesome. Great replayability right there. Incredible replayability. Oh, and she's in the perfect look. The fused look with Adam. I hope that there's some, like essence of Adam still with Eve, that he isn't just, like, wiped away personality-wise and all that. I don't know if they'd ever try and do a sequel to a game like this, because that was just, like, a really good, tight ending. But if they ever did do a sequel, I would love it if, like, you play as Eve trying to, like, go against Mother Sphere or something. But then, like, you could see Adam, but other people couldn't, and Adam would, like, try and help you along the way or something. That could be really awesome if they end up doing a sequel to this game. And still include Adam, where, like, Eve can see him and, like, they're fused together, but they can speak with one another and whatnot. I would love something like that if they end up doing a sequel. But, yeah. There you have it. Stellar Blade. Phenomenal game. Play it yourself. Please buy this game. Shift Up deserves a lot of support for making something this incredible. Great, great stuff. But, yeah. I don't have anything else to say, I don't think. So that concludes Chaos' Stellar Blade playthrough. I am so very glad I played this. I knew that it was a little on the gory side and all that, and it had, you know, the M rating and whatnot. So I was thinking, like, should I really play it on the channel? Maybe I'll play it on my own time, or maybe I'll just pass it by. In the end, I decided to play it on the channel because it did look really fun, and I am so glad that I did. I would have been so... I wouldn't have known that I would have been disappointed, but I would have been so disappointed if I had passed on Stellar Blade and not done it on the channel. But, fantastic stuff. Just fantastic. Yeah. For those who are watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to catch future playthroughs live, link to my Twitch channel description. I'll love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way, and I hope you enjoyed the Stellar Blade playthrough. I hope to see you in the future for other playthroughs, whatever games they may be. Until that time, farewell.